You know, there are a lot of songs that have to do with children of the blank. We're lost children of the sea, children of the sun. Well, what if there's a novel that Stephen King wrote called Children of the Corn from the early, what was it, 1981 or something like that? This is a vehicle. This is definitely an interesting one. It's atmospheric. It's divisive. Let me explain. So when you have Linda Hamilton and Peter Horton come in, it's like, okay, we are coming in as we are wondering what happened in this town. Earlier, a whole bunch of children managed to just pretty much eviscerate all the adults in the town due to some creature in the corn. Now, this creature in the corn, what exactly is it? We don't know. So now we have children running a town, kind of like Lord of the Flies, if you will, but instead we have a person, John Franklin, and so now you would think like, oh, they're just going to be functioning. No, this one's the first century in 10 to 12 freaking movies in the franchise with many reboots, even a TV show. And it's just like, this is almost like Chucky. However, this one has, in my opinion, aged the best that it could. There are still some problems, and yes, it is on a micro budget. You can tell by the lack of shots. I mean, you have the gas station, you have the car, you have a couple of buildings in town, so obviously this is not one that you watch, stoned or drunk or anything. This is one where you pay attention when you're like, okay, I like the atmosphere going on in here. This is a movie where you either like it or you don't, okay? Obviously, the person playing, you have two people. You have Courtney Downs and John Franklin who playing Malachi and Isaiah or whatever, where he says blasphemer and outsider and everything else. These two carry the show. They got John Franklin when he was filming this movie, he was 25 years old, but due to some, I forgot what it was, something that Macaulay Culkin has that makes him look younger than he is, plus makeup and effects and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely some of the stand-up. Definitely, this is a way for Linda Hamilton to have more confidence. I liked her acting enough. Let me put it. It's like where she's still caring for these young children, kind of like going into the motherly role, but at the same time, she knows that there's something going on. So it's up to her and her husband to figure out what's happening. So they have a lot of interactions going on with them. And given Stephen King's interesting history of, I don't know, yeah, interesting history of like how over the top some people can be. We have some commentary on religious cults, and I think even at the same time, what was that, something to do with whatever the director said about some big thing going on in the 1980s with an over the top religious cult. It's very interesting to see like how far one can go, and outsiders who come in and are banished just because they have slightly different beliefs. Ways and that still resonate nowadays. So say what you will about that. Obviously, like I said, with the atmosphere, you're wondering how it works. Well, it's with the close-ups. It's with the when they turn 18, the creature from the corn comes and devours them, or they assimilate into something bigger, and it is disturbing. Some of these scenes are a little disturbing, but in the right way. This is meant to make you feel uncomfortable. So as I'm watching this and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, this is just, I can see why this is definitely scary. It is actually kind of scary because when you're isolated out there in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, but like I said, you have to be, and of course, when we actually get to see the creature, um, let me explain. Because it's like they had what was called the effect of a turtle, a wheelbarrow turned upside down, a rope and attached to a pulley or something, and they managed to spread it around in order to create the effect. And of course, it was like right near a hill or something, so we could also bring in like the stop motion and everything just to make it seem like this otherworldly creature that's not up there with Pennywise or whatever the turtle is from his other books, but it's still interesting enough to see it. So obviously, when you're looking at it, it's like, ooh, yeah. So, this is a movie that you're either going to like or you're going to dislike. It's a slow burn and not much happens, but the dialogue carries it with Blasphemer, Outlander, and everything else. So, but not too much happens. So, yeah, keep that in mind. This is definitely one of those movies that, with Children of the Corn 1, your mileage will definitely vary.